Hi and welcome to another video by yours and only Paradox Arrows, and today we're just going to be talking about the fusion function in the game and a bit of decision making you will have to keep in mind while you're actually taking your items and fusing them to another level. So I've been waiting a while to make this video. I wanted a lot of good items to exemplify with and just talk you through from the very beginning how you should reason when you start doing it. So without any further ado, we're gonna open up the guild storage, and I will do that by clicking on my guild storage, my remote storage, by pressing the VIP symbol, and from here you will get to remote shops and your storage. And while you're in here storage, you're basically gonna get a lot of items that you're gonna start piling up. And if I remember correctly, I've actually filled out the whole storage with different kinds of acrobat stuff that I haven't just fused yet for the purpose of this video. So I'm quite smacked with stuff, and we are gonna talk you through a bit of decision making here. So alright, both of them are sorted, and I will go to this tab to begin with just talking what we're gonna be doing today. The thing is, when you're starting to fusing your item, you will have to keep in mind that some of your items are going to be soulbound and some are not going to be soulbound, and that is basically what every item with a lock indicates. If you have an item that is locked, it's basically going to be bound to your account and you cannot trade it or not. But here's the thing: if you fuse 3 unlocked items, the next tier level is actually going to be unlocked itself. So that means if I'm going to take just 1 locked item and 2 unlocked items, the result is going to be that the next tier level is going to be locked. So what I like to do is to save up, so I have either 3 locked items or 3 unlocked. And I'm going to show you exactly how this is done. So let's look at our glows here for T2, and you can see that I have 3 unlocked ones. So we will take those into my inventory, and then I will continue to scatter through my items here and see what else we can take and fuse that are unlocked again, or locked, it depends. Okay, you see here T2 helmets. We have 3 of those that are locked, so we'll go ahead and take those. You see this item is hidden. There it is. And what again, we have T3 hats here, which only 1 is locked and 2 are unlocked, so we're not going to touch those. We see T1 helmets that are locked, so we'll take these and start fusing. But for the sake of this video, we're going to take one of these locked hands and show you what I'm trying to make sure you don't fall into the trap of. We go to the forge, we go to the gear fusion, and remember me saying that you need 3 unlocked items to make the next one unlocked. So here you see I have 3 locked items. They're gonna make 1 locked helmet, and then we go to this one and just make up more space. Now we get another one, very same process there. But for the glows, if we select this unlocked as our main one, we see that it for this time shows the other 2 unlocked ones, but sometimes you might enter the case when it actually puts in 1 locked items. You see the one up on top, it's unlocked. The one in the bottom left corner, it's unlocked, but only the glow in the bottom right corner here is locked. So it's going to result that this one will outrule the other and make sure that your next one is locked. And you do not want that to happen sometimes. If you're going to be using the item yourself, but you're confident that you will be using this particular item, then go ahead and fuse it. Otherwise, if you want to sell it and just upgrade it to another tier level, then you just got to make sure that it is unlocked. So we'll go ahead and fuse it, and boom, now we have a T3 unlocked. And we will continue down the bag and see what else we can continue to use this concept with. Okay, so we have a locked gauntlet and unlocked gauntlets, we can see here. Yes, so we can take 2 locked gauntlets and hand in a pair of unlocked ones. And when we come to boots, I have 2 locked boots on me. So we'll go ahead and actually put in those 2 and then take out 3 locked ones. Boom, and now it's quite messy. So we'll press sort and see what have we ended up with here. Come on, here we go. Okay, I can see that we actually have another unlocked Stinger. So we'll take out those. Oh, my bag is full again. You know what? We can put in this T6 suit for now and do that. And now we're gonna go ahead and do the very same process. We'll take the locked ones with the locked ones and the unlocked ones with the unlocked ones. And you have a great likelihood of coming across unlocked items when you're killing world bosses, when you flip cards in dungeons and stuff. And here's just one of the examples that I need you to keep in mind. I just put in one Stinger Gauntlet and it by automatic shows 2 locked ones. What you do now is that you deselect the fodder material and you manually put in the 2 unlocked ones. And now we are sure that this Miracle Gauntlet is going to be unlocked. And boom. And then we can take the 3 one we had locked and make sure that they're locked. Boom. What more items do we have in my bag that's going to be? The Stingy Boots, we make them to Miracle Boots. Do we have anything else here? We have some D-molds, but you can see here in my inventory right now, I have 1 locked and 2 unlocked. So we're not going to proceed with those. Same goes for the T5 rings, we cannot proceed there. And with the Intel ring we cannot do anything as well. So we go back to the storage and see what we can do because we have a lot of items. We press sort once again. When you have a lot of items it takes some time for it to sort. It battles my patience. Okay, with 2 unlocked there, so we'll take these 2 locked Stinger suits. Then we're gonna 2-2, so that's not gonna make a difference. Can press sort there. Nice. And boots wise, we're good. Those are some scrap items. We can look at the bigger rings. I'm pretty sure we have a lot of those. So we have a T4 which we can go ahead and make some love with. What else? We are now, if we make it a T5, then we can take, if we take those 2 T5s and replace the locked ones, we're going to make sure to get a T4 into T5 and we can make that T5 into T6. So that's going to be a chain reaction and I love those. Those are my favorite. Do you have any more space? No, I do not. Maybe I can put in some items. If we put in these for now. And then we look at the D-molds because I know we can make some action there. Okay, we can make 1 T6 unlocked. And then we just press sort and sort because this is just turning into a mess. I think we can put in our gauntlets again, but we're done with those for now. We'll look at the Miracle Boots. Yes, we have only 4 pair of those, so we'll put that one in. What about the gauntlets? We can make an Unbound T5, and if we do so, we can make another Unbound. So we're gonna have 2 Unbound. Nice. I'm talking a lot fast, but we're gonna make this as a last example, and you're basically seeing the concepts you need to keep in mind when you're fusing. It's quite simple. You also always need to take into consideration what are the costs for you to do this. Sometimes it can be too expensive to actually go ahead and fuse, and one very important thing to keep in mind is as you fuse an item, you will start changing its stat requirements. So if you don't have a stats required, we're going to take an example before we go ahead here. Let's say you're a T5 user, right? And you're using these Rescorn Gauntlet, Hyper Gauntlet, I'm sorry. You see that the required stats on the very right end here is 415 agility and 622 stamina. If you would go ahead and fuse this and this would be your main, you realize that it's already increased dramatically in both agility and stamina. So always make sure by using the growth tab in the upper menu and view sets that you can wear the item you want either with or without elixirs depending on what your goal is. So we're just going to go ahead and fuse up the rest one, and then I will wrap up this video and head into arena for some PvP action. Okay, fuse that one. What else do we have? Up. This is a very expensive mistake if you would do it. We have one fodder that is locked. Deselect that fodder one, replace it with an unlocked one, and go ahead and fuse. Okay, do we have anything else here? Yes, we're talking about the chain reaction of the Angel Vigor Rings. We'll go ahead and make it a T5, and now we should have T5 unlocked ones in our bag, so we'll go ahead and take it, and you can see that's exactly what happens. We're having a T6 now. Great! So that's it, we're gonna wrap up this video, and as always, I appreciate that you're watching the content I'm providing for you guys. I hope that I can explain concepts that might be tricky from start in a manner that you understand and can actually learn from it. If you have any questions about the game, make sure to use the comment section down below, and I will get right into it and see how I can make a video explaining it, given that I actually understand it myself. But I love learning about the game, so just keep up with the good feedback towards the channel. But aside from that, I'm gonna go ahead now and prepare for Arena, so I will see you in my next video.